One student is asking a question that in Zener diode, when it is used as a voltage regulator, which are the carrier which are responsible for the current in Zener diode when it is operational under the operational as a voltage regulator. So when the Zener diode is operated under the voltage regulator, it is reversed biased. So let me tell you in a general case that when any diode which is in the forward bias, so it suppose this is a diode. So in this diode, this is on the left hand side is a p type and on right hand side is the n type, and this is in the forward bias. So we see in the depletion region the electric field is in the opposite direction, or you can say it is in the left side, towards the left. While when you put a battery outside in forward bias, then the external electric field inside this depletion region will be along towards the right hand side. So this is the case. So when this external E is greater than EB, biasing electric field, then what happens that the majority charge carriers on the p type side penetrate this depletion region, and so you can say that these electrons these electron on the n type penetrate this depletion region and form electric current in the external circuit. So these are the majority charge carriers. Okay, now let's take any diode which is in the reverse bias. So if this diode is in the reverse bias, what will happen is that these electron, when you apply the battery, these electron on n side will move through the external circuit and will fill these holes. When these all hole will be filled, then what will happen, the majority charge carriers will finished. Okay, so now so all majority charge carriers will finish, so there will be no carriers. Ideally there will be no carriers which can flow the current in the reverse bias direction. So ideally the current will be zero in the reverse bias direction up to some extent of this E external. But we know practically that the diodes have some minority charge carriers. Suppose there is a minority charge carrier here, the electron. So these are the electrons, and here, so these are the n type. So these are the electron. Okay, here on n type the majority charge carriers are n type electron. So here minority charge carriers will be holes. Okay, so when all majority charge carriers will be finished, then these minority charge carriers will be remaining, and these minority charge carriers will feel high electric field, because the external applied field plus the internal due to depletion region, they will feel EB plus E external. That's why when you regularly continuously increase this E external, these minority charge carriers will move very fast, such that they will knock out the valence electron from the atomic cells. Okay, so now the minority charge carriers will increase their population by knocking out the electron in the valence cell. So thus so what happened, first the majority charge carrier finished, then what happens, as you increase the E external, these minority charge carriers on the both side move so fast that they knock out the valence electron from the atomic cells, and they increase their population. Thus we can say that in Zener diode, which is operational under the reverse bias, uses minority charge carriers which become at last the majority due to their population, but they started with the minority charge carriers and at last they become majority. because they increase their population. And what happened to the majority? Initially majority charge carriers finished because these electrons from the n type went through this external circuit and filled the hole on the left side. So you can say, yeah, that the current in the Zener diode in reverse bias is due to the minority charge carriers. It started with the minority charge carriers. And so if you fix the name towards to them, you don't say, if they increase their population, if you don't say them to that they have become the majority, then you can say, yeah, they are the minority charge carriers. Thank you very much.